Right, folks, we are here turning our losses into gains. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Don't forget to subscribe, like and share for these just gift that here we read markets live. Now I'm going to first show you what's in the economic calendar. Today is on the 15th, on a Friday. There is no news, but we are seeing liquidity and volatility in the marketplace. You can see there is no news. Another thing is that 3 million account that we had, remember, go back to the live past tapes and see this account was up 3 million. This that day running 3 million, but this sell-off took us out, and I might scale it back again. I might scale it back again to 3 million, but it will take me time. But watch out the live and see us taking it up to 1 billion. Watch all the lives and we'll see exactly. We actually lost $1 million. Yeah, it was floating 3 million. But currently we're at 2,000. And these are the losses. See the profit also. Scaling it. And also these are the losses. We had massive losses, and today I'm going to show you yesterday where we went wrong, and our correct bias. I wanted to make a video illustrating the correct bias, and I was caught up, but I'll just say it in this live. We are bearish. As of yesterday, we were bullish, but there are some things we didn't consider. It's exactly 2. Usually have an alarm. Exactly. Give me another check if you are there. Now, here we are in the trading view. Now let's kick it and start our day. As you can see, price is way more bearish, but we have only one. I want to study the monthly and show you something. Why this price is really declining, and I have a valid reason. See here, there is always liquidity in previous months highs and previous months lows. and we didn't consider the monthly as of this week, but starting forward I'm going to journal it and also tell you we should always consider the monthly. You see, price swept it there in the month of May. This is April, around there. Then price swept it, then started declining. Why should you I decline it? Now another thing is previous week's high. This is the GBPUSD chart. The previous week's high. Price swept that previous week. You see, it swept the previous week when I thought that price was going to come to this, but it failed. Previous week price swept it, then declined. It really declined. It was really bearish. And also here in the daily, I'm just telling you the reason of this sell-off, this massive sell-off. This is a swing high in the daily. Price swept it. So this Friday, price swept the previous days. We will always look at the previous day's highs. You see how this is significant. Swept the previous day, now started declining lower to this liquidity. These were liquidity, but price was hitting it. We were not in a position to recognize that, but we're still gaining more experience. You see how price sweeps nicely. The whole week price has declined, but I thought that price was bullish. You see this, even if the last month, so bullish. Then here price started consolidation. So this consolidation usually means there's something going on. Price does it, then decline. Currently, price is in a hard time frame fair value gap. Now we have already been shown that price is really bearish. Like price is declining. So what is price doing? We will anticipate this sell side liquidity to also be taken out. But that will take a long time, but we'll be patient and see. These fair value gaps always love seeing them forming. Price might, this is also an order block, this is a mitigation block, this all these. Price tomorrow, not tomorrow, on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, an A plus setup will form here. This is a market maker buy model, a sell model profile. Rallies up, then declined. I'll also show you more reasons. In the weekly, you see this order block. It was so interesting. See this order block in the weekly, the bearish order block. I didn't see it. Price that hit this, price came here to this bullish order block. What am I doing? See, price came to it, then started rallying, hence I was still bullish until now here was my take profit. Like here was my, after price reaches this level, now that's when I'll want to stop this high. That's where my bullish bars will end. But I didn't see this bearish order block now. Let's see. Going back to the daily, the 4 hour. As you can see now, price is inside a fair value gap. Like it's inside a fair value gap. The only entry I want to enter is when price retraces. See that? You see, price retraces inside a 5-minute fair value gap there. See, price is so bearish, and price has a rallying post. Now it will do a bearish, and also you can see price was inside like price started to decline post 12. Now what we'll do, and also price here, it is like a fair value gap, a high time frame fair value, but I want price to fill it completely. Because this price is so bearish, I wouldn't want to buy. But this is a fair value gap in the 1 hour. That's another fair value gap. I look for unlock to sell shorts. Let me look at the liquidity in the high time frame. You see, this whole sell off was from Monday right away. Price came to that other block. And the entry was there. You see? Now these are the things that you see afterhand, but when you were in the trade, you can go to the live sessions and see. There, that was the one shot 1 kill, but price declined to lose liquidity smoothly. Wow. This move, okay, I'll not be frustrated because this move happened. We didn't participate in it, but it gave us like a consolidation during the day, then started declining during the London close. But I'm not going to get frustrated because it moved without us. But now we are going to align ourselves. Now in the economic calendar, I saw something like FOMC on the next week. But as you can see, the next scheduled FOMC interest meeting is on June 16th, 17th, 2026. That is of next month, but next week we're going to keep on diving in and we'll just read the whole week through. There is no major news, but let's see if price will enter inside that fair value gap in the hourly time frame. That's, in fact, from today I'll only be entering fair value gaps, things that only happen in 15 minutes, 1 hour, 4 hour, and daily and weekly. But like at those liquidity points, that's what my experience have shown me that, yeah, that's where liquidity, like the A plus setups, usually happens around those liquidity areas. And I'm going to guide you all over my career and tell you in this, as long as I'm live on YouTube, I'm going to be showing you these liquidity points. And also, there's some days, yeah, you'll get it wrong, and I'm comfortable with still putting it online when we get it wrong in the market. But my, oh my, catch us when you are right. usually pays our losses. It usually pays our losses. And how I guide people in YouTube, it's a good way, because yesterday in this price decline, remember, go watch the videos. I said that I took 2 losses, then in fact I executed 3 times, but the rules were 2. And also I'm trying to figure out myself and try to follow my rules. Yes, I do follow them, but we are building our self-conscious. I'm going to do this a whole year and see where YouTube reaches and gives us that viral thing or whatever. But one thing I want to tell you is that yes, we will get it wrong, but I will also guide you. When we are getting it wrong, there are a number of executions that we only execute 3 times or 2 times a session. If we stop, and yeah. And if we're going to the 3rd or 4th, we drop drastically we drop down to our leverage or our position sizing, like we are dropping down. But you see here, this consolidation here, and as I was bullish, I thought that but you see, there was impact in this liquidity, like there was impact in these zones of price. Except how price touched it, then started declining, 10 minutes again down, but you didn't see some other things, and we can't blame it. Then boom, dumped it. But we'll keep showing up. We are expecting prices to touch this liquidity, this price level. Let's open the 15-minute. There is a fair value gap that is touching the 15-minute there, and also a sector high. That might be an early entry, but price, I don't want to see it coming up here, but I want to see price declining. You see, from this, let it come again up there, touching that fair value gap. But I will want to see this. I want to see this fair value gap, this specific one. Let me show you, and I'll change the color. I'll show you also why I've chosen that specific one. Price has not entered a fair value gap in the 1 hour. If it doesn't do that, I'm not going to participate. It has also touched a fair value gap. You see this fair value gap in the 15 minutes, it has also touched it. Same time, that was a swing high. It has don't get deciding that these are you buy here. No, you don't buy there. Is this the correct entry? See how price has entered that. I'm going to do 2 executions. I'm going to do this early entry here. This one. You see? Price will start that fair value gap in the 15-minute. Nice. Let's see if we will continue declining. And I want to see if this market structure shift, I'll now continue entering shorts. But we'll wait This might go into a loss first and come and take out this high and come to this specific order block in the 1 minute, and also this specific fair value gap in the 15-minute time frame, which you also see inside the 1 hour time frame. So this is an early entry. I'm not modeling my stops. I'll just put that early entry there. That's an early entry, but you want to see price declining smoothly to it, like 2 hour. Let me show you. I've put my now let's watch price. It's in the 1 minute time frame. I want to see price declining. Now let's watch it. It might want to go back to first that liquidity that I told you this. If it takes us out, we are waiting for this fair value gap to get hit. After it's hit, we are definitely that is an early entry, as I said. Why is it disrespecting our fair value gap here? That is saying that, telling us that we are wrong somehow. But we'll hold on. If it takes us out, this is my target. If it goes up, this is my target, and that will be my final entry. If I will be entering again, or assuming an entry again, this will be my second and final entry. Yeah, I told you that I want price to come up higher to this specific fair value gap. stock there is no entry in a favor. Just be patient. As you've seen, I'm not pressing it hard of today. What I'm basically doing is I'm just trying to show you. Okay, there is no news today also. It's Friday. Price has really moved to that really moved. Let me show you. You see this decline? Price has really moved, like massively more declined. So we might have a small range or price to play with our analysis, like price to play with what we are expecting to see price doing. Let's watch and see it. See that order block? Price refused to close inside. Price refused to close inside this order block. This 1 minute order block here. Price came. There's a market target that I told you. I'm expecting a market structure shift. Then this order block in the 1 minute after market target. Also here, this a fair value gap. Price came inside it. Nice. That's why I put my entry. Went now started declining. And currently price is like obeying what you have said, but let's see if we will really get a good move today. It's a good price there. Let's watch and see. I'll leave it to this screen, this specific screen here. And if price takes us, we'll come back. But if price continue going declining to our position, to our target, I'll take something at 5 or at 30 pips. That's why I want to take something out. Let me mark the level first from the correct entry. Where is 30 pips? Oh, 30 pips is around that level. Yes. I'll take something at that level. can see also price in the 1 minute, it's has entered a fair value gap, touched it nicely, then started declining. Let's watch it. At 30 pips, I'm taking something out, or at 5. Look at the 4 and see if we'll get something. The 4 marking something at 30 pips. That's my first take profit. My second take profit will be at exactly that level. This is my first take profit at 30 pips, second take profit at this level, at this specific level, this level, and my final take profit is at this level. Let's watch it and see how price plays with our bias and analysis. Don't forget to subscribe. We're turning our losses to gains. As I've already shown you, why 30 pips? Because that's my usual threshold. Like price can move 30 pips, then boom, reverse. And also price can fill this fair value gap in the 4-hour, fill it, then reverse. But you'll want to pay yourself. As I'm going to be taking something at 30 pips and also taking something at here, I'll have already trailed my stop loss to break even. Only price reaching 30 pips, here trailing stop loss to break even. If it reverses, I'll be happier and no problem, because we have literally risked less than 10 pips as usual. 7 for today. Straight to the lead. Yesterday we were wrong, today we are gaining the losses. As I said, actually I knew that I'll recover the losses, because if you know what the price is doing, let me just keep quiet. But let's see, price can reverse, but I'm expecting something at 30 pips, and we'll see. And also today's Friday, price might cheat us that it's going, then boom, a massive mini, but you should have a stop loss. That's what I recommend. check one tool. Give me an audio check in the comment section. Price has reversed against us, but we are waiting to see what happens. If it takes us out, that will be our first stop out. Then the second will be our second entry. Will if the price touches this fair value up in the 1 hour also, and also in the 15 minutes. Is there another block in the 5 minutes? Yeah, maybe that. Yeah, this is my second entry. Only if the price takes up this stop loss, this will be my second entry. And that's how it will be done for today, and not come in the New York session because there is no particular news there. Let it take us out, but what I'm sure about that it might take us out and come back to this fair value gap here. And if you can see in the 4-hour time frame, yes, we are bearish, but this fair value gap might be an entry of buying, but we'll wait. I'm still on bearish, waiting for this liquidity to be taken out, but we'll wait for what happens until 5. And also this on a Friday, even if you're expecting liquidity. Nice. Waiting for a stop loss to be hit. This here, then another entry here. If it was going to be a bullish day, reversal weekly Friday, I will need more insights, but let's be patient. How to see price taking us here so that we know that we are wrong. See this massive fair value gap here. This usually stops price. This is a place that you don't want to trade, but if you have seen, market has really declined. And those early buyers like us, we were trapped out and taken out, like we were trapped to go short, then boom. Midnight opening price. Now why am I bearish? And I usually have a rule of buying below the opening price and selling above. There is always an exception of whereby when price starts to rally post 12 a.m. or price to start to decline post after 12 a.m. usually by the first retracement or first order block, 15-minute order block, or a 5-minute order block or a fair value gap. But today is on a Friday, we are not expecting any news, we are silent. Price really declined yesterday, like massively declined. How many pips was it? It was more than 130, 150. Now let's look at the euro. The euro also prices inside a daily order, a daily fair value gap, also inside a weekly fair value gap. Interesting. There are inside liquidity. So this is where you want to buy, but something price has entered so much. You see that for order block, for fair value gap in the 1 minute, in the daily fair value gap. Same thing to the 4-hour prices decline. You see this is the entry. Now look at this. The target has already been met. See that fair value gap. In the euro we were upset, but in the euro it gave us something good, but I didn't usually see this currency, but then it was perfect. A plus setup. But I'll now start diversifying, like looking for entries in both EURUSD and GBPUSD. Now I know why ICT was doing 2. See that decline Thursday. So decline to this liquidity. If you had marked these liquidities, and we also marked them yesterday, yes, you can go back to the live and see. We marked them and said price, yeah, it's gonna probably go to these liquidities. Or we marked this. Go to the live yesterday and see. This was what price did. Now the objective, in fact, okay, let's say price moved on Thursday very well. See, Thursday declined, give us that entry. But on Friday today we have no news, we have nothing, we have like, it's a small ranging, it might be a consolidating day because we have no news. And price generally moved several pips before this Friday, so we might reverse or consolidate, but let's see. See, we are still bearish also in the euro. I'm only going to look for shorts in the euro next week. Coming next week, I'll see what price does. Then I'll want to when price is going to reach these liquidity areas, I'll be wanting to be a participant. Since now added euro in my bucket list, I'll be trading it also. The DXY price is rallying higher and higher. You see also the DXY price month low, then started rallying higher. DXY we are bullish. Yes, we are bullish. You have also told you yes, we are bearish. And next week we are selling the euro and selling the British pound. You see this reaction, this nice reaction already hinted us that yep, right, you're selling, but it is only in the first week of the analysis that I started this reversal. It's in the first week, so it might go to this liquidity, but we'll see. See this buy. We really want to go and sell these liquidities. We don't want to come and attack them, but we'll be patient and see what price does. But from now on, I'll be like anticipating for those sell side liquidity, like selling. This might be one of a consolidating there. I am not. See what I started doing. Yeah, did we pay? You may now start want to consolidate, but let's see. Let's watch it. I think it's going to be a consolidating day because price has come to entry again, taking us out. But what I'm anticipating, if price touches this with the market structure shift in 1 minute or 5 minutes, or more probably 1 minute or 3 minutes, I don't want to be a seller, but buying in this kind of environment, no. Yeah, it's another day in trading, and it's not a must to execute. You can just sit in the chart for hours and hours with no execution. It's not a must to execute today, but we have chances tomorrow. You see how the euro price started doing, the EURUSD price started consolidating. Yeah, here's a sign. But it's declining, giving us this. It is inside that fair value gap. Even if it was inside that fair value gap, it has taken so much. It has taken longer time than usual. Even if it's going to go down, that's an unrealistic time frame to consolidate there. 1 hour, nope. If you see a market structure shift, see it has swept a 15-minute high there. It has swept that high. See, it has swept it inside the 1 hour time frame. Not 1 hour, but inside a 15-minute fair value gap, same, but it has swept that high. In the 5 minutes, what is it doing? Let's switch in the 1 minute. Yeah, in the 1 minute we have had a market structure shift. This is another entry. Now this is the last entry I'm doing because price has refused to come here, but it has swept this market structure shift. You see it? Market structure shift. A market structure shift. Nice. Let's wait for an entry inside that fair value gap. If there is an entry in a fair value gap from now that will be a final entry, a final one, not one with this. The chance I wanted to put here, I'm not putting it here. Any retracement to a fair value gap, I'll automatically sell it. I will automatically sell it. Yep, that is the entry. Stop loss, I'll put that high. Now that is my second entry and probably the last one, and we will 32 pips here around there. Here's a 1 minute time frame, remember. Where price has hit it, that will be our last end. Oh, price has closed inside it. That's not good idea. Just wanted a week, then decline lower. But closing inside it, those are signs that nah. But we'll stick with the trade idea. This is my second entry. If you are stopped out again, I'll probably end the live, then come back at New York for 30 minutes and maybe see what price does. It's probably yeah, it's not closing inside that fair value gap. That's probably a wrong idea, but I want to see it stopping us out, then see what next. That will be my last entry, and wait for the rest of the day, but we'll keep on watching price. Yeah, it's probably a consolidating day because this price is really consolidating, and it's actually 1 hour past the London Open. Now let's measure the Asian range. Oh, I'm seeing something. And now price is inside an hourly. There is an hourly fair value gap here. See this hourly fair value gap? That's an hourly fair value gap. Price will want to reach that shaded area. So there's this super scalp that from liquidity to liquidity there. See there 5, there, boom. That at the same time in the 15 minutes, you see this consolidation. This usually frustrates people. See this? This might be a consolidating day, but let's watch and see if price will do what we want. But I'm anticipating for this. I'm going to leave this upper gap and only focus on this one. These that I've shaded. If it does that and take out that sales liquidity, the market structure shift. See price done there and take it out here. It's really fooling us. At the same time, this will be a swing low if you are going down. But if you're consolidating, I have no idea. I'll just watch and see. But all in all, price is not in a moving direction of today. This is a consolidating day, but nope. Coming to that shaded area, that will be an hourly fair value gap. Then see if it will continue rallying higher. Selling opportunity now. We're inside a higher time frame fair value gap. That's a daily. You see, it's inside a daily fair value gap. And if price is really going to go down, no. If you want to anticipate in that, I'll want to move on sides. See that fair value gap? Let's mark it with another color. Yeah, that's a danger zone. Or inside a daily order block, inside a daily fair value gap, inside a 4 fair value gap. Also when price attached a weekly bullish bullish order block. Let me use another color. When price had touched that weekly, they're the same. See in the weekly, when price had touched that weekly order block, inside a daily fair value gap, inside a 4-hour fair value gap, inside let me go back to the 1 hour. Yeah, it's also inside that 1 hour fair value gap. We're going to look for buys on Friday, and it's on a Friday reversal. Continuing that direction. Thank you very much, but I'm not going to be fooled with this. But continue. But you see how this price has touched that weekly nicely. Then you see how we are blending in higher time frame ideas. Then in the 15 minute, do we have something? Let me lock it. Hope it's inside also that 15 minute fair value, because price is it's inside a 15 minute fair value gap also. And you can see this is a fair value gap. Touched it. Oh, nice. Touched it. Market structure shift to the upside. Declined to a fair value gap. And seeing these highs. See these highs, these sweet highs. Let's start with this one. We're coming outside that. Let's go back to a higher time frame. We have that one. We have, use the 1 hour. Or the 4 hour proposition. It's the same, but this fair value gap generally. And we will use this high again. And we are also below the midnight opening price. Yeah, my A plus setup is this one. We are bullish. You see, go back to the live and listen how I've come back to this idea. I'm going to target these highs. Yeah, we're targeting these highs to here. This is another macro. It's 11 minutes past the second macro. So below the middle opening price. Don't want to see price become low here. You see, actually Friday reversal. I have my currency. So let's see if price will run up. I've already exhausted all my chances of executing, and I'm seeing price going to this direction, but I'm not going to execute. But it's not fear of missing out or whatever. I'm just telling you that it's probably coming to these highs. And also those high time frame liquidity, right? You want price to rally up here to this liquidity, taking out this liquidity. And also the midnight open, we're also below the midnight open. So I think it's today that my plus setup is happening, like those reversals. So we can be a buyer and a seller in the same trading session. how many, and you are wrong. Oh, 60 pips. How exaggerating is that? Once something at 30 pips. Exactly. 30 pips. My first take profit is there. This, let me show you another color. That's where that's where I want to see price coming to. You see, this is my third time calling the market. Like the first and the second you were wrong. Then I analyzed with the higher time frames, and so yeah, we are reversing, really reversing to these. Anybody who was selling short, like us in the beginning during the 2 to 3 a.m. macro, we were like wrong. But now we have seen where price is going, and I don't see price coming there, but I don't see price continuing rallying higher, and also to our midnight opening price. So let's stick to our rule. Our rule for the rule of buying below the mid opening price and selling above the mid opening price. You see this again, I wanted to disrespect my rule and say that we are post rally, like we're gonna sell, we're gonna sell, but at 30 pips I'll be contented if I will having a position here. This will be my first take profit. The first take profit will be at midnight opening price, the second at 60 pips. But generally price will want to reverse to these are liquidity, these 5 minutes. Those are smooth liquidity, and let's see how price plays with them. That's the 5 minute. Now this order block, I don't want to see price coming below this order block, or preferably come touch this fair value gap inside this 5 minute fair value gap, then continue going higher. But this retracement cannot scare me, but let's watch and not talk much and see how we're turning our losses to gains. Just be patient and see what price does. Also, don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe. What will negate my idea, because if you can see here, price had touched that fair value gap that I was waiting for a long time. Now it's when that it's coming to touch it. And it doesn't disappear that. Yeah, still probably right, but also price, remember the price has touched that fair value gap that I was telling you I want to see price coming to it, but let's see if price will reverse. Also, this here is an order block in the 5 minute, usually significant, very significant, but I'm hoping price will disrespect it and continue rallying higher as we have analyzed that market. Now that was like minutes of coming to change our mind that we think we're probably buying. Yet we were bearish. This is another entry here. If I wanted to re-enter, like pushing hard. Price has moved 20 pips. Then I wanted to say something. It is not about your entry, or it is about the entry of the setup. It is your unique alignment with the entry and the setup. Like, you can enter anywhere, but it's a unique alignment with the entry and the setup. So it's not about the entry anymore. So let's see if price will continue rallying high or completely reverse. Here, it's a significant place. This reversal is expected. These three candlesticks is expected. Why? Because those who are selling short now say price started reversing there, then boom. It's actually going to be a bullish. We're really turning our losses into gains. And I say that, you see where we're trapped here, selling short, but here this transaction was happening there, then boom. That's what it. Our first target will be this red line here or outside this fair value gap. That will be our first take of it. Then if you order an entry, we enter, you trail your stop loss, then see if price will reach this 60 pip mark. Price is going to our target. It has disrespected that 5 minute fair value, 5 minute order block that I showed you earlier. I'm going to rewind and see in the 5 minute. Let me just do it here. In the 5 minute, this one. See. It's gonna be a buy. Submode to our first take profit. Here, this sells like it's a sure bet. It's this here. This, you see this here? It's gonna come and touch it. That will be our full take profit if I will be a super scalper, taking those 30 pips out of the market, or coming to 27, or coming to realization that yeah, we're doing something here. See this to here, calling it live. If you were live, if you were here, you would have gotten something, but you would have taken 2 losses, then the third one would have recovered all your losses. This one, I'm actually going from now on, I'm going to be sticking with my rules, saying that always buy below the opening price and sell. Any trade that happens apart from that or against that, I'll be comfortable in leaving it to go like, yeah, you just go. But my rules say buy below the opening price and sell above. I have a 1-year journal of that telling me these are the correct setups. Buy below the opening price, sell above. Told you it will come to this red candle, chicken leg. Sweet honey. This is actually good. You see this sell off. It really scared us, and not scared us, but it really showed us that yeah, we're selling, but no, anybody was selling short. Another thing, since you are watching this video or maybe later in life, if you're a scalper, there are seasons that you'll want to. You're like scared in entering this trade. You enter, then leave the markets going. Like leave the markets going against, like in your position. You see here we're in profits, then boom, started appearing, and you see this price is going to reverse 60 pips. Exactly, I've said it, because these are stop run. You see, in the 5 minute, you'll want to stay in the whole session as an intraday trader or a day trader. You sit and watch what price does. Don't be afraid and do something. You sit and watch what price does, and also if you're seeing what price does, it will train your eyes to get familiar with these things. And yeah, if you take a loss, accept it. I accepted it in the beginning, but you see, we are in profits. We have actually, you see, we're risking like 10 pips, 10 pips stops us out, then another one didn't stop us out completely, and then we're getting 30 pips. And I'm telling you, it will go up to here. It will surely go up to there. It will up to this. This is a good setup, and it really showed us that yeah, we are selling. Another thing, if you would have caught this move from down here and price has moved 27 pips, is it not a necessary time to exit? It's a necessary time to exit. Even if price will come here, even if it reverses, it's a good time to exit a small portion of your trade. Be content with the profit. But here, price might reverse completely. Like reverse, yeah. But you see, price is also near take profit, but I've shown you if prices around here you can exit, because if it reverses, I'll not say that I did something wrong, I told you to reverse all. I know you feel me. We're professional traders. When price, if this is my target and price has reached here, they are the reasons why they say that exit something even if price will not reach there, even if it will reach, it's okay. But this retracement usually scares people. I see price coming inside another favorable gap in the 5 minute or the 3 minute. It's doing it there in the 3 minute. You see, here in the 5 minute, this is a liquidity has been swept. You see there, that red, that can be entry, then price reverses completely. If this price reverses to a stop loss to this level, I'll end the live. That will be a benchmark of ending the live and just telling you how you can, how we lost, then how we recovered our losses to this level. And I already told you if you can exit, price will still continue to this level. If it doesn't, we leave until 5 a.m. we wait for until 5 a.m. and see if price will reach here. But I've already told you this is how we recover your losses. We were selling, then buying. This is actually the third trade that we have recovered our loss. And let's go to the 1 minute and I'll show you what price does. If it comes to here, live will end, but also come to here, live will end automatically. You just watch price and see if we really know how to call these markets. If it does, make sure to subscribe, I dare you, and like the video. Playing as we have planned. Remember, our full tip is here, like our first great take partial is here, but it's necessary that somebody would have taken out something. These are stops taken out. This level and this level. Let's see if price will reach that level. This and this. Probably this one, and also this one for the rest of the day. Keep watching, keep enjoying. sweet and easy. Playing how you want, and to see this getting taken out, and probably maybe this high. Then those 60 pips, those are maybe where we are done for the day, or maybe at least 30 pips here. But surely price has moved 27 pips to our direction. We have recovered and regained our losses that we had. I've already showed how to do it, and price is going on well. You can't just enter here that price, even if you know that price will go up to here. These are the best entries. When it reaches here, past here, those are where price the odds start dropping off, and also your stop loss will be much higher, bigger. Now you can see price is consolidating to that level, but as you can see, price respected this fair value gap that you marked there, and also price came back to it, actually disrespected it. I was marking that small fair value gap in the 1 minute time frame, but this is generally also an order block. But price has started to consolidate in this level. Anybody who bought up here is now getting frustrated. Anybody who bought here chasing price up higher. This is why the importance of catching a price here. If it goes above that market structure shift, we're probably out. And you've seen price, you've got it. How many pips are these? It's actually 27 pips. You know, these are the entries that those professional traders usually says that if my target is 30 pips and price has moved 25 pips and he was struggling like during the day or during the session to find it, is here where they want to take out something, or maybe after taking out something you want to steal a stop loss to here this to your entry, because price has really moved 27 pips to the correct entry. You want to frame a setup to the correct entry, not your entry. Putting a stop loss around there, trailing it up to here. Let's trail it to there. Just trail it there. You want to like the video and subscribe. Let's see if price will come and stops us. That's how where we entered here. That's how we have regained our losses. We've turned our losses to profits. This move, when I told you, in fact, actually saw it. Then I gave this is it. There is the importance of staying long with me here in this live, so that when price happens, I usually mention it here. I told you this, then put this, and you can see the best thing with me is that I give you smaller stop losses, so it's you to choose according to your risk appetite, because I don't know anybody's account balance. So still bullish. If price reverses, will be okay. It has actually disrespected that fair value gap. It has actually disrespected this fair value gap. So if it has disrespected that fair value gap, now that's when I'll want to I'm bullish. Yeah, those scenarios. And also check out this nicely. This should actually turn. Let me just delete these annotations first. That fair value gap has been disrespected. actually leaving it live. Yeah, this is a 15-minute order block. Let's just put it there and return it. Price will just continue past our 30 pip range. See that that's a fair value gap. In the 15-minute also, this is also a 15-minute order block, so I don't want to see price coming below. In fact, we want to trail a stop loss below this last down close candle, where there is a fair value gap, then boom, price continues. And also this can also be an entry for a long position. In fact, this price here, I'm going to leave it until also New York. I'm expecting bullish prices. Trade this reversal. You see this is my full take profit. These 60 pips there. Going to actually trading the reversals. Wow, that's nice. I'm actually confident. This fair value gap, this order block, I don't want to see price coming below it. But this fair value gap, I want to see price coming to that fair value gap, this specific fair value gap, or this, but not come below under this, because this is a stop run. Continue. Let's watch it in the 5-minute and see what price does. This is our target. Still patient. It's still early. It's 2 hours to, yeah. So it was exactly 1 hour before. When the 3 a.m. macro started. Now it's almost 4 a.m. macro starting. Now you might want to see another entry for 4, then continue higher. Let's be patient and see. We are remaining with 1 hour for this session, specific session, to close, and we are still not convinced that we are going to sell, but we're just waiting. And also there's another entry, those entries that my mentor ICT knows and usually says, if a swing high has been made in the 5-minute, this, and price is declining to a fair value gap, those are those bread and butter. Go watch the 2016 mentorship when he says the bread and butter setups. Bread and butter, these 15 pips, oh, it's just like to the lead pipe. But according to my experience, I've known, I started just to read price. Yeah, I usually see those price action happening each day. But I train myself to usually align myself with the higher time frame buyers and execute at the correct time, and not keep on executing even if I'm expecting price to go up here. This is not a market structure shift with a fair value gap. It's below the midnight opening price. No, you cannot sell. We are only looking for buys. This price will actually come, disrespect it, then go below this fair value gap, or actually assume that it has taken a stop run. But if I was the market maker, I would have taken it to this fair value gap, then continue rallying up here to this high, and actually getting something bread and butter there, here, from there to here, taking out those for 14 pips and leaving the markets. But what I want to see is price going up higher and higher and higher. And let's watch it. Don't forget to subscribe for these real insights. We are actually turning our losses to gains. we are truly turning our losses to gains. Now another thing that will make me remove my full take profit to 30 pips and leave the least amount is when price reaches this liquidity here in 30 pips. When price reaches that liquidity or any other liquidity at 5 a.m. I want to remove a bigger part of my trade. At 5 a.m. I'm removing a bigger portion, but we'll let time see what price will do. It's exactly remaining with 1 hour, and let's see what price does. Let's watch it, and also if price comes below this, which I am sure it will never come below this, first for now I want to see it higher before come up higher before it comes here, because this is a stop run, and we'll see. In the euro, I want to see what happened in the euro. We don't use the forex.com platform. In the euro, price is consolidating. Yeah, it's actually good. This is about flashing price. So it's not selling. But selling inside a fair value gap or to continue. But after a stop run, I only look for buys. Only look for buys. Telling a stop loss to here, like the full stop loss, telling it this low, because when price reverses, that will be an invalid price action, and it cannot go taking out that stop loss again. All I want to see is this bullishness. The EURUSD is consolidating. Let's look at the XAUUSD. Gold is having a sell-off. Somebody in the comment section, kindly, if you can hear me, I wanted to ask a question. Can you type how do you look for mini S&P, the NAS 100? I think it's this one, but the mini S&P. My mentor is teaching these. Yeah, I think they have monthly contract. Let me not be a fool. Mini S&P, I think they have I'll go look on my notes and see. They are usually active during the London, the New York session, those kind of future. There are futures, but I really don't know anything about futures, and I'm not ashamed in saying that. I'm not ashamed in saying that. But I really don't have interest in knowing, because I only treat this one currency, the GBPUSD. Type the comment section and how do we look? They have monthly contracts, that's what I know, and with I think I have HMZU, something like that. Price has started that fair value gap that I was telling you. Yeah, in the 5-minute fair value gap, and price is really deep inside it. Like it's saying that yeah, we're sinking inside it and probably going down. Market structure shift. Is it a reversal? Like, is it price completely reversing? I don't know. You see that fair value gap? And also this and this. If you buy here, take out here. I'm not sure, but to lock it. Price come to that fair value gap of ours that I was telling you, and this one is a trap. Don't sell it, don't sell it. This is our entry. You would have removed something there. If price complete reverse and come here, guess what? We took out something and what? And moved our stop loss to, we have incurred 0 to no loss, like a small bit of loss. Let's do there. Yeah. May it completely reverse, you never know, because this consolidation here. But taking a stop loss there, waiting for price, what will do until 5 AM. If it reverses there, I will told you how to manage your losses. If it reverses, yeah. Now this is the bad part of the video. You're returning your losses to gains. This price told you to remove something there. Even if price consolidated at that time, I removed something because price had already moved 27 pips. The other thing is this reversal will actually go and take us out here. How do we mitigate that loss? You have taken out something, trail your stop loss to this entry, so that if price now starts reversing to this, your stop loss, your losses will have been mitigated, and your losses will have been reduced massively. And let's wait for the rate at 5. Now I'm going to leave see what price at. But I was expecting price to. Now from this favorable gap I told you, and this order block, let me mark it with another color for sake of uniqueness. There's somebody who was sold, and he was the prey. That price was waiting for him to see this price going down, because he has turned off his charts, turned on his charts, and he's now saying he has been released from work. Now I want to enter and see, oh, this price is going down, I want to sell this. This is usually the trap. It's usually a trap. But what I'm expecting, this consolidation will send prices higher. But let's be patient and see for what price does. It might actually go down to this low, but I don't want to see it this low. But if it goes down, be happier, trade your stop loss, expecting prices to go here. But if completely reverses, it's okay, taking us out, and I've showed you how we will be mitigating that loss and reducing your losses so that you are not stopped out completely with full loss. It's actually reversing. We have a bad day on Friday. If it takes us out completely here, I'll end the live because it's 2 to 5 and it's like less than 1 hour to the London close, then we'll come back at New York and see what price does for us. If you're enjoying the video, subscribe, then if you can reach me, do so in the comment section. I do read all of them. And like the video. Yeah, going against us, but we'll wait for price to hit our stop loss. And it's also a Friday. Yeah, these are stop loss here. I'm going to it. But I want it to hit it. Then I want it to hit the stop loss. Classify that we are wrong. Then it will be okay. Then exit the. Yeah, it has disrespected that. But I want it to not become below this. But if it goes below it, I'll be satisfied, very satisfied to my stop loss. Then end the live and wait for New York. But it's on a Friday. And price, you might want to price going sluggish over there. Give me higher prices from now. No. We're going down here. Let's see. My stop loss. If it does that, we'll be satisfied and it's going to be a Friday. Buying to selling, or rather consolidating. But you've got the bigger move. You wait for price to hit our stop loss, and also we've got the bigger move. Remember when I told you there, and price is so bearish, by the first retrace of the first order block. This is the order block, so it means that this was the correct entry. This order block there, then declined lower, like it was a sell, but as we saw a buying opportunity. Yes, came there, give you that entry, did it there, then completely reversed. Now it's reversing to a stop loss, but there was an entry here to here to those 27 pips or so. But as far as we had put our take profit to the last year's high, but just these 60 pips, but you were wrong. But at least the directional wise we were a bit right. Then now price consolidates, then boom. Before the New York Open, I'm trying to upload a video of an educational one on how to use the MT5 and other series. I have pilot more videos that I'll be uploading slow by slow, that you can teach yourself to trade in the financial markets. Hitting us, it was a sale, but we'll wait. just want my stop loss to be hit, then the live will automatically end. If it doesn't and it was complete, you'll continue the live. But if it comes here to a stop loss, the live will end automatically and classify it as another losing trade. But we have turned our losses to gains, where I've told you to recover, then how to manage losses, those losses that were supposed. Imagine if you would have not taken out something there. I was telling you in the live, you check the live and I told you take something out here, and those professional traders, this is what they tell you: 30 pips. If I might take 30 pips, why not take it out at 25? You see here, this, see that there, correct? And this here was the entry there. This price move, as an intraday trader, you need to sit in the charts and see what price does in the chart. Not setting price then leaving it. That's not being intraday trader. That's being a swing trader. But you need to sit in the charts and read the candlestick, candle by stack, candle, and align yourself with the setup. And if telltale signs of reversing like this does it, you will just have to bear with it. And I'm waiting for price to reach here. If it doesn't reach there, I'll assume that this 1 minute order block, you see, that is usually I was putting my stop loss there, because this was 1 minute order block. If it really goes up, this 1 minute order block, if price now starts to rally higher, I'll still be live in the trade, like alive. But this stop loss is where I want to see price now telling me you are truly in the wrong direction. If it hits, I'm out of the trade and I will end the live automatically. This is order block. Let's wait and watch it and be patient as a trader. Price has now come to say almost the entry, but you'll want to wait and see price do its thing, and it can actually reverse. If it reverses, it will be okay, and I will end this stream automatically. price is consolidating in that price level, in that 1 minute order block. You can see it, but let's watch it. If it goes below here and take out the stop loss, now I'll know that we are probably off. It has come to the 3 a.m. Since we're here in the 5 minutes, that's swing low. Remember, our stop loss is here. That's why I want to see price cool. I've actually trailed it to here. If you go below it, you will end the live and now know we were wrong exactly.